Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I don't know how to explain this. So basically, this is actually my first video. Today we're gonna be talking about Dear David. So basically, there's this guy who just one time. I've been looking back at his most recent post, not when it first started, but I was just looking through, and on Twitter, I'm gonna be showing you guys some of his tweets. And on Twitter, sorry, my sister's upstairs, and I'm like, I believe in paranormal stuff, and whenever I look at it. One of the pictures that he recently posted is super terrifying. When I first looked at it, I was so terrified. But basically, so if you guys don't know about Dear David, he's kind of going viral. So basically, this guy, he has sleep paralysis more often. So if you guys don't know what sleep paralysis is, it's kind of like, you're basically sleeping, but it seems real. I don't know how to explain it. If you guys don't really know what it is, you guys can search it. But it's where, like, you're kind of aware of things that are happening in your sleep. And one night, this guy started having dreams about a kid sitting in a chair across his bed, with a dented head on one side. And so, and sleep paralysis, like, every once in a while. So one time, after he had so many dreams and sleep paralysis about David, he had a dream about this girl. I don't remember. I don't know if I got the tweet. But basically it was about a girl. I think maybe he was at a library, but I said, "You met Dear David, right?" And he said, "Who?" And she said, "Dear David, you met him." And she said, "You can only ask him 2 questions. But you have to say Dear David first. And if you try to ask him a 3rd question, he'll kill you." So I don't know if I got one of the tweets, but one of the tweets said, it was talking about him asking questions, "Dear David." He said, "Dear David, how did you die?" And it said, "An accident in the grocery store." And then Dear David mumbled, "An accident in the grocery store." And he said, this guy's name is Adam Ellis. And then Adam said, "What happened, Dear David, what happened in the grocery store?" And David said, someone, like, knocked over a shelf onto him. And then, not realizing it, Adam said, "Dear David, who pushed it over?" And then kind of like, David did not answer. So I'm going to show you guys some tweets. So one of these tweets, I'll put the picture up right here. So basically, I didn't get the screenshots. I didn't get the tweet. I could not find it. I watched another video just to get more info on Dear David. I'll put the screenshot of the YouTuber that I watch. She does a lot of stuff like this, like paranormal stuff. And I hate paranormal stuff because I believe in it so bad. And I get scared easy. So, I don't know. And so, one time, David saw... Okay, this is like, I don't know. So, his cats would always, like, go and stare at the door, like, as if someone was behind it. And he tweeted that he bought, a little Polaroid camera. And, so then he took a picture on it in his hallway where he thought he saw something, and it's obviously like It's obviously like smoky and stuff and foggy. And then but when it came, he took a couple pictures around his house, and then he took one in the hallway, and it came out all black. And so he took the Polaroid piece of the paper out that the picture comes out on. I don't know what they're called. And just to make sure that it wasn't an undeveloped Polaroid. And they were all like clear. So then someone tweeted back at him, "Go back more and try to take a picture." So he took a picture on his iPhone and it came out normal. Then he took a picture on his Polaroid and it came out all black. And any picture he would take in that hallway with the Polaroid, it would come out black. So I was reading some tweets, and one of the tweets said that when he had sleep paralysis, that David was climbing onto his bed, like every time, like sometimes a couple of months would pass before he dreamed about David. And then one of them was, so where was I? Oh, so he would have sleep paralysis often, and one of them he can move just a little bit, his hands just a little bit, the tweet was saying. And then it said that David was climbing onto his bed, which I would be so scared. Usually, like, for certain people, usually when you have sleep paralysis, it's scary. It's nothing good, usually. But that's, yeah. I do not want to ever experience sleep paralysis myself because I hate stuff like that. So basically, one time, he lived in the downstairs apartment, and then the people upstairs moved out, so he moved upstairs. And then he had not dreamed about David. But then one time it started coming back and a whole bunch of paranormal stuff happens. So one thing, I got some tweets. And he started experiencing David. I took one time, when I was telling you about just a couple minutes ago, the sleep paralysis where David was climbing onto his bed. He took so many pictures, and I'm going to put one up right here. It really shows it. I forgot my TV was on. But I'm in the dining room right now by myself, and I hate it out here because I'm scared. But he took so many pictures on his iPhone, and I'm going to put it up right here. It actually scared me. It says, "Look carefully, they're kind of dark, so turn up your brightness." So I turned up my brightness and save the picture for you guys. It's actually scary. I don't know how I'll recover. But then one time he came across a statue, and he would come up with so many like weird stuff about like his cats and David. Like one said he was in Japan and he bought something and it said, "Please protect my cats while I am away from home." And I just thought it was weird. And one day he was at a park and came across the statue. Literally, it was a woman with like 1 million babies. And one of the babies she was holding in her arms had a dented head. And David decided to take a picture and zoom it in. I'll put that right here too. I mean, not David, Adam. I probably was saying David when I meant Adam. Sorry. But Adam, so basically he took a picture of the whole statue, then he took a picture of then he took 2 pictures zoomed in on that one baby up close, and it had a dented head. And then he took a picture through, you know how some doors have a hole through it that you look through, see who's at your door? Yeah, he took a picture through his door, and he could see something looking back at him, like, it made a face, and he made a GIF about it. And I'll put that right here. All the things that I'm showing you are going to put right here. So basically, guys, this is so scary, and if I'm going to be keeping you guys updates on this. But basically, it's so creepy. And one time, he was looking across a building. It's a business building across, and he saw someone, like, on the roof. I did not see anything. And I took I got the picture, put it right here, and then I zoomed in, and I kind of saw a figure, but he took a couple pictures, you know, and it disappeared. And after it disappeared, but I looked in the first picture, I didn't see anything, so that must have been after it disappeared. But then I was scrolling through his tweets, and I saw another picture of the same picture, except this time I saw something, and I'm like, wait, what is that? So I zoomed in, and I got that picture of when I zoomed in, and you can kind of see a figure. You can't really see a face, but you can kind of see a human figure just standing there. And he said sometimes David would just stare at him, but every time he had sleep paralysis, it would just get more and more intense, and it would David would come towards Adam more, and his cats would always go look at the door. And there was this video that you guys should go check out. Like, the cat, I don't know if it was like doing it by itself, but it was getting up, and I think David was there. It was getting up. I don't know if David was lifting the cat up, but then it just hit like the air. I think, like, cats, especially cats, can sense stuff that humans can't, and animals can, but especially cats can sense stuff that us humans can't, unless you're not a human watching this. But, guys, this is really creepy, and it just blows my mind how stuff like this happens. And I'll see you in the next video, and I'll keep you guys updated on this. Lights on, lights off. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.